Project Refresh is a campaign to renew, revitalize, and refresh our facilities here at Rosebank Union Church. We've been the grateful beneficiaries of the sacrifices made by this community 23 years ago to build this magnificent church home here in Sandton. Now it's our turn to invest and ensure its longevity into the next 23 years. We've identified 5 areas around our church that could do with a little bit of TLC, as well as some improvements to better position us for ministry going forward.
One of the features of our wonderful church is the street cafe and the amphitheatre. And what we want to do in Project Refresh is connect those two spaces and give them a little bit of a facelift. And so what I'm so excited about this part is that we will, if you know the street cafe well, we will drop the floor, take away the dividing seats, and open the space up into the area that is called the street. And then we won't just stop there. We want to push into what used to be called the Welcome Center. And if you've been here for a while, you remember that was also where the library was at one point. We'll push through into that space and make a secondary coffee bar where people can go to buy a coffee after the service. What we also are so excited about this space is it creates 2 spaces for either on a Sunday or during events or during the week for people to come and purchase a coffee. But not only that, we will also install a free tea and coffee station so that anyone and everyone is welcome to please use the space between the street cafe and out into the amphitheatre. A big part of us opening it up is to make space for fellowship, whether you've bought a coffee or not. We want people connecting after the service and using the space freely. Another great space that we want to do, or another thing we want to do in this space, is to connect the street cafe into the amphitheatre by pushing through those windows and creating folding stacking doors that can be opened up nice and wide for people to get out into the amphitheatre. And in this new amphitheatre, you'll find it nice and tiered, a great space for people to sit and connect after the service, or even for our spring day services or our outdoor sunrise services on Easter Sunday, just creating more opportunity for us to gather as a church outside and use the wonderful facilities that we have. And as you go out into this new and improved amphitheatre, you will find a brand new jungle gym designed for the children of our church to have a load of fun. And so while parents are connecting after a service, their kids can go and have a great time in a jungle gym that rivals all jungle gyms. And all of this is done so that people can connect and have better fellowship after the service. We believe that the Word of God changes lives. And so what we would love to see happening is that after a church service, our congregants are gathering and talking about how God has spoken to them through His Word. And we really believe that by creating this space, we will see a wonderful growth in the fellowship of our church. And that's what Project Refresh is all about in our amphitheatre and street cafe.
Every family has a house that becomes its home. In the same way, this church family has a place of worship that becomes a home for this household of God. Help us renovate this home, in so doing not just for our own benefit, but for the benefit of generations to come. To find out more about Project Refresh, head to ruc.org.za/refresh or watch the replay of our town hall meeting.